Hi everyone, welcome back to our Working with Block series. In our last video, we covered working with the media and text block. In this video, we're going to be covering a few different blocks. We are going to be covering a custom build block, as well as a block pattern and the quote block and the columns block. So to get started, I've already entered the heading and the text from the Our Impact section. I'm going to navigate back to the Kalamuna homepage so you can take a look. Below that, we also have a blog post, a testimonial, as well as a list of some posts and a button. So I'm going to go back to the page editor so we can start replicating. In order to do the blog post and testimonial section, I think I'm going to lay out the content using some columns. So add the columns block, and you can choose from different variations. I'll select this one because it seems closest to what we're looking to copy. I think our first column width is a little more narrow though, so I'm going to change it from 66 to 60. And then I'm going to update the second column to match that because it should equal 100, of course. Going back to our first column, I'm going to insert a custom block that we've created at Kalamuna. So the reason why we're using a custom block is because there are some style settings that we can't apply to some out of the box blocks that Gutenberg has. Like for instance, we would like it to look like nice in a card and have that box shadow. And also we would like some custom functionality as well. We wanted to be able to have a block that would pull in all of the post information, like the link, the image, the title, and all that good stuff. So there's some instructions right here that let us know that we need to pick a page or post to feature in the block. So I'm going to just edit this and then select a post to feature. You can preview what that block looks like by clicking this preview button afterwards. You can also edit the post from the sidebar as well if you prefer. Moving into our second column, we're going to be adding in the quote. We have a custom testimonial block that we've created as well, but we can copy this using the Gutenberg block out of the box. The only difference is that the Gutenberg block just allows you to add the quote and some text, and our block allows you to add in an image as well. But I'm just going to use the quote block so you can see how that works. After this area, we're going to be adding in our posts. So for this section, we're actually using a block pattern. A block pattern is a preset template that you can reuse throughout your website. It's made up of a bunch of different blocks, and it just makes it easier so that you're not adding a bunch of blocks every time and selecting certain settings. And we've also added some additional styles to our block pattern as well. So I'm going to go to the block inserter, go to patterns, go to Kalamuna, and then select our post grid block. Now you can see we have our posts here. And I'm going to delete the heading because we don't need it in this case. And then I'm going to click on the query loop block. And as you can see, there's a few different settings. You can select what kind of post type you'd like to feature, how many columns you'd like, which order you'd like. I'm going to leave this all as is because that's the way I'd like it to be. But we do only need 3 posts to feature in this section. So in order to change that, you can click this display settings button and it'll allow you to change the limit of posts on the page. So we're going to change it to 3. Scroll down and now you can see we only have 3. Yeah, so now we have our section built. We can preview the page and take a look at what this looks like. It's looking pretty good so far. Of course, there are some font size and spacing issues to address, but that was a pretty quick and easy way to replicate what is on the kalamuna.com website at a first pass. Stay tuned for the next video so that we can go over the CTA section at the bottom of this page.